a unit full of caravans, rock the camouflage. I gotta slow down and shake the blues. I'm watching Channel 4 praying my face ain't gonna be on the fucking news. Only the strongest survive, but together we suffer. They do us dirty, but in jail cells make us tougher. Finish the race, first place, I ain't getting burnt. The game is the general amount of money earned. Inside a nigga mind, there's some niggas doing time. Get fined for felon crimes, so hard. Nicks and dimes in the stress on my mind. TAC on my pine, and I see death through my blinds. Come inside a nigga mind, there's some niggas doing time. Get fined for felon crimes, so hard. Nicks and dimes in the stress on my mind. TAC on my pine, and I see death through my blinds. A lot of talent with no waste splattered down the drain. Cause of the Mary Jane, codeine and cocaine. Ain't nobody believe in me, that's what keep me going. My thoughts flowing, boat rowing while the water pouring. And I ain't even know that Tony died. Last time I seen him, that nigga see me walking and he gave me a ride. I'm coming live on that J Town, walking by a nigga young as me on the crack ground laying down. Interrogated, but I never told. Watch me keep it G code and get them crackers straight silent mode. My school times, hard times, cause I'm lacking cash. Cause we habit got me taking money out my stash. My plan was to get the fast money, cause it was way more
than that lawnmower cutting grass money.
I fell a victim to the system,
now I'm stuck in trial.
I'm adjudicated,
then I'm labeled as a wild child.
Y'all know what I'm saying?
Y'all know what I'm saying?
I know you feel that.
I know y'all feel that there.
I said I know you feel that there.
All right.
But watch how I do this here. Come on. I need silence so I can reflect on some past incidents. Some situations for a fact ain't no coincidence. Just like me shocked with their handcuffs and doing time. This is a time to sit back and open up my mind and realize who really care and who don't care at all. Even my so-called dogs wanted my downfall. I disappointed some, but I congratulated most. I even lost my old lady who I thought was close. It's kinda hard to explain how I feel inside, but I ain't mad at nobody cause nobody lied. They never said if I leave they'll hold it down. I just expected it cause they was always around. Like when I had weed or when they needed money. They used to laugh when I couldn't figure shit funny. Only All In really kept it real.
Shout out to All In.
Looking behind these steel gates each and every day. I have you feeling like Tom Hanks and Castaway. It took a lot of long thinking about a lot of shit to realize who really care and who don't care a bit.
And it's like that. Live and on point Thursday night. We in the building. Hitting you with a quick little jam. You know what I mean? Got some news stories. Got some upkeep. Got some housekeeping to do. Let me get this off my list here. Salute. Everybody get in, tap in, get you a like in, get you a share in. I am your host, J.Doug. You know, tapping in. You know, I'm not no new face to y'all, but you know, I'm in the building, man. Salute to everybody who laid their Mac down this week. Salute to Nisha and Ian. We didn't have a show yesterday because the AC done went out in the studio. We black. So right now I got the fan blowing on me. So if you see me bust a sweat, don't start hating and, you know what I mean, doing all that hating. What's up, Lord Vale? We in the building. Somebody say who that? Man, that's Tucker Buck, man. That's a Duval legend, man. If we had Tucker Buck here right now, a lot of these niggas you wouldn't hear. He was ready to take over the rap game. And I'm proud to say he was one of my good friends. And I used to play his music a lot back in the day. I'm gonna start playing his music more, but I was in that vibe, Key. You know what I mean? I was in that vibe, Key. So yeah, that's who you heard right there. That was Tucker Buck. The name of that track was called what's the name of that track? I Gotta Go With My Mind. Yeah, that was I Gotta Go With My Mind. So you can look that up on YouTube. All right. Got some news stories here today, you know, before we get... Oh, and salute to Jay Lyric, man. Salute to Jay Lyric. He came through with the intimate conversation on Tuesday night, man. Salute to Jay Lyric. If you missed Jay Lyric show, it's every Tuesday night. He lays down with a very intimate conversation. This week, we talked about, can you be friends with your ex? And he really broke down why he couldn't, you know, and I would just ask, and, you know, I ain't really, you know, the motherfucker don't want to be friends with me. So, you know, I don't have an option. You know, motherfucker say, fuck yeah. But other than that, you know, we should be having Grown as Fuck tomorrow. We can get the AC running and we should be back on regular scheduled program. Also, if you y'all got to tap in to Recess with Miss Piggy too, man, on her YouTube channel. She got an interview out right now with Greg Bell. So, you know, that's a fly show that you need to tap into. All right. Wack 100. My nigga, is it like that? Wack 100, the greatest storter has now been caught lacking, butt naked in a hotel. Now, if you don't know, if you haven't heard this story, Wack 100, you know he's a clubhouse god, manager of the game, Ray J. You know, does a lot of Blueface, does a lot of little things in the music industry, but he's most famous now for doing his thing on Clubhouse. And he came out a couple months ago with some shady allegations saying that he had a gay sex tape on Nipsey Hussle. This is what he said a couple months ago. Now it seemed like he was having this affair with this girl on Clubhouse, and she leaked some pictures of him face down, ass up in the bed at the hotel. Now, if you look down at the bottom of the show, at the lower third, they call it, you will see a little blurred out picture of what you see. Now, you ain't on no suspect shit. You don't want to, you know what I mean, see a nigga naked like that. But that's the pic right there at the bottom. And the pic is real because the pic came with video. He was butt naked talking to niggas on Clubhouse. Now, see, a lot of people thought that was sus. They like, man, why you butt naked talking to people? I do that shit sometime. I'm not gonna front. You know what I mean? I'm one of them niggas too that just be naked all day. When I get to the crib, I'm butt naked. I'm letting it hang. You know what I mean? And you know, oh, Wack. I don't know the thing about it. Wack, you're married, my nigga. This is why you're married, my nigga. You really shouldn't be getting butt naked when you with a thought and you cheating on your wife. You really shouldn't be getting that comfortable. But they caught him lacking butt naked. And I got the reason. The young lady who aired him out, her name was Mika. One of these little thotties that be on Clubhouse. And she aired him out. It was a whole mess that went on behind this. You know, it wasn't no one thing that happened, but he was messing with this chick and she wanted more probably, or she was trying to extort him on some shit. And she said she wanted some insurance. You know, she said she wanted some insurance. So she said it was God. It was God that told her to take the video, and it was God that told her to
I know Chiggs is in here recording.
Told her to take the video. Here we go. Let me see what this is. Oh shit, I lost it.
Recording or some shit.
Victim. When all I said, yo, I don't want to have nothing to do with you, bitch. You's a snake. Let's keep it real. And that's cool. I ain't tripping. It don't hurt. Don't do nothing to me. I'm cool. I'm gonna be real afraid in the prison, bro. Death and murders don't even do nothing towards it because we just numb to that shit because it's part of our life. But if you ain't talking about give L-WOP, the rest don't even matter, bro. I'm just gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Like, fucking with certain motherfuckers, it just don't matter. When a nigga's already established, he already got his thing going, you ain't stopping nothing like that. That shit don't matter. But now it's like every action is a reaction. I don't know how much for the bozo you drop your shit with your tag on it. We got all the replays with you saying what you had a million times. Nigga, they called, my attorneys called me and said it's the exact word. You know this is a felony. I said, yeah, I can't go that route. They said it's a felony in the state of California. I said, can't go that route.
Wait,
I said,
what's a felony?
In the state of California, you got to have consent on both sides. Oh, I learned
it's
that.
two-party. Okay, got you.
Yeah, you got to have two-party consent. If not, nigga, it's a felony. I said, yeah, I can't go that route. I just want the pocket. So they like, all right, civil, yeah, civil. So I sent them all the information, all the shit, boom, 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 boom. You know, and they're like, all right, well, shit, we go out of civil.
Didn't have this.
That's
I
it.
would
I'm
literally
just gonna hit your pockets. I hope you have
Now
more. You know, it's called
that.
laugh now.
And
See
bro,
who laughed the
no, I'm
loudest
not,
later.
because if I didn't do it,
You know, when
I
a
was
nigga
sitting
going
here
to
looking stupid, and all these people would be still calling me a liar and saying that I can't be trusted. That nigga done lied on me for months. Put me in trick bags, call me liars. He's never
being a
no.
good person, and not talking about to not being a good person in his own eyes. If you really just from a public perspective, every time he come up, it's off of some shit like that, bro. It's some extortion type shit, recording a nigga or something weird.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
So I don't know. And he gonna say, if you did that, that's fucked up. My nigga, you look what you've been recording me and all type of shit. If I didn't have this, I would literally just be going down the drain right now.
So I guess she was trying to expose him earlier in the game, and she was trying to expose the guy, but nobody wasn't believing her. But now she yes, Aaliyah. I'm just holding it down by myself today. We missed a lot of shows this week. Like I say, the AC is not working. So, I'm just holding it down, doing what I do. No pressure. La.
I have no leg to stand on.
But she was trying to say that she had this to expose him, and she kept it just in case he flipped the script on her because, I guess she was trying to expose him a while ago, and people were saying she was lying. And if you just joined the show, we're talking about Wack 100, games manager, Ray J manager. He's in a scandal with these thotties on Clubhouse. They got him out here butt naked, face down, ass up in the hotel, bussy open, Bucci cat popping, talking to men on Clubhouse. Now we listening to his response video. We listening to the girl that exposed him. And now my nigga Wack talk about suing. No, homie. No. Let's keep it dirty. Let's keep it dirty. Let's not do this suing thing now because it's on you. This nigga talk about suing this woman. Nah, let's keep it dirty. Let's keep it funky.
Get in your pockets and I go to claiming the shit I'm gonna claim. I didn't have some contracts for, you know what I'm saying, Freddie? You know how they go. I lost contracts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Damage. $5 million. It's fucked up. I need to get paid. I don't know how long it's gonna take it to do that. Yeah, man. Shit, Freddie's fucked up, bro. Shit. Yo, now let's play the game. When Clubhouse went too far, my nigga. I don't mind it, Freddie. Just don't go to crying to the reaction.
Because we always saying that we like, we know Wack don't give two fucks. Because when I seen about 8 rooms with your name in the title, I'm used to it. But I was like, what the fuck is they talking about in the hallway?
Freddie, I'm used to it, bro. Freddie, I am used to it. But this is what I'm not used to. Every time I respond, they say I'm wrong. I had a nigga tell me, "Oh, well, you supposed to be a gangster. How you gonna file civil? Just like I'm gonna file it."
Yeah.
It's like
I don't agree with that. But also, if that's the route you got to go, instead of putting hands on this young lady or doing something physical, I do agree with it then. But I don't agree with that, nigga. You got caught out there lacking, butt naked. And I'm not gonna play the video when he was on the phone yapping his mouth to niggas while he's sitting there nut the butt on the bed. But it is what it is. I mean, I would like to see what comes of this with him and his wife. Will she hold him down? This would be interesting to see. His wife is not a public figure, so might be something that they push up under the rug. Also, I forgot to run the showrunner for all the people. Who is the top 5 most influential in rap? Who's the top 5 most influential in rap? And this comes from a video I saw with Charlamagne, and he was saying that his top 5 influential, top 4 influential was Jay-Z, Kanye, Lil Wayne, and Tupac. And somebody was trying to throw Chief Keef in there, and then Kanye was like, Charlamagne was like, nah, he's not influential across the board like that. So that made me want to come up with that question. Who is the top 5 most influential in rap? And also, in hot news right now, we on the Wack thing too. You want to comment on Wack? Please hit me up in the comment section. Also in hot news, the Celtic coach, this guy. So I don't even know how to say his name. He black, but I can't say his name. and people been saying it, but the Celtic coach has been with Neil long. This guy named Udoka. I'm me, Udoka. This guy, man. And which I don't even know why this is news, to be honest. But the Celtics coach is facing some type of suspension for having an on-work affair with a staffer of the Boston Celtics. And why this is a problem in 2022, I don't know. I just don't get this whole you can't smash somebody that you work with just because you in a position of power. I understand they try to use the fact that, if you smash somebody, they might feel like you whatever. It's just dumb. I think all the rules nowadays are dumb. All of them. And I think this is really making headlines for real because this guy was popping out, showing up to the game, and he's engaged to Nia Long, which is a staple in, the black community far as good looking women. You know what I mean? Nia Long. But she been single forever and she been engaged to this guy. It says since 2015. God damn. That's goddamn 7 years y'all been engaged. My man doing him though. But he been caught having sex with this Sappher. Young, fly, jiggy, black guy. We always trying to get the black guys to coaching jobs and professional sports now in America. And this guy made it up there. Is they trying to set my man up? Is they trying to use him as, this is why we don't give the black guys the job. Y'all come in here with that donkey dick, fucking everything. I don't even know why this news. I don't understand why it's such a surprise when you put men and women, and even nowadays, men and men, on the job together. To me, it'll be common sense to know somebody gonna get fucked at the workplace. What the fuck? It's like, what's the problem? Why is he facing suspension if the lady decided to do it too? Nobody didn't get sexual assaulted. Grown ass motherfuckers making decisions. You know what I mean? They say he possibly be suspended for the 2022 through 2023 season, but his job is not considered to be in jeopardy. The female staffer position with the team has also not been revealed. So they don't even let you know who this woman is. And I've been looking for this woman all day because I got to know if she black, if she white. Some people saying it's a sister. You know what I mean? But I want to think it's some white woman. That's what I'm want to believe. It said he played in the NBA nearly a decade and began his coaching career with the Spurs after leaving the league in 2012. He took a coaching job with the 76ers and the Nets before joining the Celtics in 2021. So he just got the job where he led them to a final appearance. So the black man come on a job 1 year and lead y'all to the finals. What's the problem? If you want to fuck one of the staffers, let them do him. Why is this even coming out to the public? Is the woman trying to get some money? The staffer woman. Is she trying to stick up the country, say he was being inappropriate? See, a lot of the thing about it, I think why you can't do it because these women is kind of devious these days. It's a real devious thing because you would sleep with a woman, you would think, she want to do this, but they could come back later on and lie and say, no, I really didn't want to do it. I just did it because he was the head coach and I thought it helped me get him. And then they could bullshit their way to a lawsuit. And just because the rules now, if you in a superior position on the job, you can't stoop down and get no vagina. And I feel like if he was, I mean, I don't want to say that, but I do feel like if it was a male staffer, nobody wouldn't give a fuck. I don't think it'll come out. He'll probably be celebrated. See, these days, people got a problem with you being heterosexual. And that's what people don't want to face. People have a problem with men being heterosexual anywhere in the goddamn United States right now. That's the main problem. All this player, pimp parade, they don't like that shit. Especially coming from the black man. That's why they want you to be married with a woman, blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. But I also think this man too damn old for this type of carrying on also too. That's what I mean, like, come on, bro. It's like you finally made it up there, then that's how you do. And it don't look like he's a foundational black American going by this name here. I don't know you. I mean Udoka. I don't know where he's from. Matter of fact, let me see what my guy from here. That's very interesting. Coming over here doing our sister knee alone like this, embarrassing her. She really embarrassed her damn self. The Boston Celtics. No, I don't say where he was born. Okay, he's a Nigerian American. All right, I don't know. I don't know. I might not just be. Yeah. I see he Nigerian. Appreciate that, Keenan. I see he Nigerian. See, he would have got me. I didn't never know Nigerians could be light skinned. But you know, I'm not well versed on that, like that type of stuff. But I don't think this should even be news. I don't even think this guy should be suspended. I don't think this should be even a problem. Is it the guy? Whatever. He got some ass. What's a big deal about that? I think we put sex too much on a pedestal nowadays. You're like, oh, they hair. Ooh. It's like that's why I say it's not about the sex. It's about being heterosexual. He said, I say Grandmaster Flash and Run DMC. Okay, you answering that. Who's the most top 5 influential? Ooh, Grandmaster Flash and Run DMC. The thing about it, see, you done took it back. You done took it back, my nigga. And I'm gonna bring that in when we go into this LL Cool J spiel here. We'll get on this next. You say the Greek freak is Nigerian too. Okay. I thought he was from like one of them white countries. Thought he was from Greece. You say, bro, the message still dope as fuck. Yeah, all right. Who is the top 5 influential? That's the showrunner. And Nia Long and her man. I think Nia Long will have to lead this guy now. Cause this they done made this too much of a big deal. And she looking crazy after being engaged to this guy for 7 years. You know, she's already a up in age woman. Ain't like she young. So my boy say bless up from Wellington, New Zealand. All right, salute, nigga. All right. Out there telling people about Live and On Point, J.Doug, aka Jigaboo. But yeah, that's my thing with the whole Nia Long and her man thing. I don't think it should be a news. I don't think he should get suspended. I think he should, you know, if he sleep with a woman, I don't think he should be able to go wild with it. And I don't think it should be allowed. But I don't think your job should be in jeopardy because you done got some ass on the job. Like, come on now. You got these women around here. Somebody gonna get this dick, respectfully speaking. All right, that right there. Here we go. All right, that look better. I don't know why the other thing was behind now. And hey, just currently at the podcast community. All right, I'll read that in a minute. So yeah, man, that's my thoughts on this guy. I don't know. And other news, big news, hip hop news. Who's the top 5 most influential in rap? That was the showrunner for the day, and I had a viewer, Johnny, tuning in from New Zealand. He said Grandmaster Flash and Run DMC. And I know you over there in New Zealand, y'all really like the pioneer like that. See, in America, Johnny, especially in a lot of black culture, once you old, you out of there pretty much. You know what I mean? That's how a lot of people look at it. Once you old, you out of there. A lot of people don't go back and look at the history. You know what I mean? Look at the history of things. Me, unfortunately, I still go back. I check out the history. I do my research, and I'm of the old school at a certain point. You know what I mean? Never liked it the Run DMC music and stuff like that. Never could get into it, but I did respect it. You know what I mean? I did respect their music. My generation of old school hip hop starts in the 90s, going back to 91, maybe some early Tupac stuff, some early Snoop Dogg stuff, you know what I mean? But I would say, LL Cool J, he is probably one of the top 5 most influential when you really look at the history, when we know the history, But LL Cool J, a lot of things about pioneering hip hop, foundational Americans who started hip hop, this conversation of hip hop and who did what and who doing what, we're really trying to get the history and the story and the legend of hip hop right. So you had a lot of conversation going around the hip hop history. And I guess DJ Akademiks might have said something that ticked LL Cool J off. He said that a lot of the pioneers that started rap are dusty and broke. This is what he said. And LL Cool J, he didn't take fond of, of DJ Akademiks, talking like this about pioneers, about legends from our culture. And I didn't see the original clip. I didn't see when Akademiks said anything about it, but I did see LL Cool J go in. And we're gonna get to the comment. Appreciate you, Johnny. And here we go.
All right. Okay. So you guys might want to record this. Make sure you're recording this or screen recording it or something so that you guys get it. I don't go live a lot. I haven't really been going live since, the pandemic, but this is something that came to my attention. It came to my attention that a DJ, and I'm not going to say any names because I don't think it's necessary. A DJ basically said that, a lot of the pioneers in hip hop are, they're dusty, or how can they be the person that, invented hip hop if, they don't have a lot of money. Or if they don't look or represent like they have a lot of dough, right? Let me explain something to you and say this for you guys. Don't confuse someone's ability to develop a business model. Don't conflate. In other words, don't think just because somebody knows how to get money or fails to get money that they didn't make a contribution to the culture. No one discusses Miles Davis's bank account. We don't talk about John Coltrane's bank account. We don't talk about A lot of even rock musicians, a lot of them, we don't talk about their bank accounts. A lot of great country artists, we don't talk about their bank accounts. This idea that you have to have money or else you don't have any value is a bad idea, and it's kind of like it's a misinformed way of looking at the world and the culture. There are artists out here. First of all, let me say this. First of all, like let's talk about like young artists, right? Who I love. I love the young artists. Let's be clear. I'm very much a guy who embraces the young artists. I believe in every generation. I believe in you. I care about you. Let me say this to you though. Today, you could come up with your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan, your 20-year plan. You can go find a manager. You can find an accountant. You could find somebody that means something to you, to help you. You could find a team to help your career go to the next level. When hip hop first started, there were no managers. There were no accountants that believed in it. Record companies didn't even believe in it. Nobody believed in it. How can you make a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan on something that doesn't even exist yet, that people have never even heard of? So just because a couple of these guys and girls and people out here made songs and made music and made contributions to this culture, or even dancers danced and made these contributions to culture, just because they didn't get rich, just because they weren't able to pile up millions or billions of dollars, does not mean that they didn't make a contribution to this culture. Mm-hmm. That does not mean that they didn't do something. They created an industry that we all ate off of. They created an industry that you eat off of. When you go out there and you go monetize your brand, when you go monetize your brand, when you go get your whatever and do what you got to do to build your career, when you go out there and negotiate your deals and negotiate your checks and talk tough, guess what? That money, that bread, that food that you eating was created by those same people that you disrespected. That industry was created by them same people that you call in, foul words, foul language. The people that you're referring to. So my thing is this. It's always good. It's always good to get money. It's always important. It's important. It's important to get money. I agree. I'm all about getting paper. I've been talking about it my whole career. But don't ever, ever, ever confuse being rich with making a contribution to our culture. Don't ever play yourself like that again. Because trust me, you playing yourself. Because without these dudes and these girls who started this hip hop culture, a lot of the guys that's out there talking tough, you wouldn't even have a career. We'd be on the corner with a beer talking about what's the next move we gonna make. So I would say approach this game with humility and be glad and be thankful that these pioneers, these slave mentality. Be glad that these pioneers help create this culture. And let's show them love. Let's elevate them. Let's celebrate them. That's why I started Rock the Bells. That's why I started this movement. So I wouldn't have to listen to foolish rhetoric about people that change the world.
Said a mouthful. Said a mouthful. Can't argue with anything the OG LL said in that video. Can't argue with it. And I'm glad that it came from him. Because LL good. LL could have said, yo, Dusty Pioneers, he ain't talking about me. Because LL good. He got money. He on TV. He got movies. I'm pretty sure he do tours and all type of shit with his career. He's popping. Still to this day. So to come out and, to speak for the his peers that wasn't as fortunate as he was with his career, I salute that. And everything he said made sense. You know what I mean? I wish the OGs would have took more control of the culture then, so we wouldn't have this mess that we dealing with now. But we let it go into the hands of corporation and commercial interests. So it is what it is when it comes to that. But salute though, and I feel like it was a nice, respectful, dignified response to Akademiks. He didn't come out, yo, motherfucker. He ain't do all that. He ain't try to be tough. He gave a stop the party, old school speech. And I'm glad it came from him. Like I said, I'm glad it's not for one of these niggas that just online, one of these old niggas that's online every other day just clout chasing. You know what I mean? We might not have would have received it well from them, but since it was from him, I think it was a good look. And I didn't hear Akademiks respond with nothing crazy. I'm pretty sure, maybe he was going off the Henny that night, Henny-ack. You know what I mean? And just put it out there like that. So it is what it is, of course. But I like the way the OG broke that down. And it was respectful. And that's what we needed. We need more respect, And in other news, we just moving right along. Like I say, man, we just coming through for the day, hollering at the people, yeah, ESTG, putting a couple things together. We've been off our rock this week. So, I didn't want to go too long without, saying something. Kanye, real quick, he's going through a lot of stuff with his Yeezy brand, leaving Gap and leaving Adidas and doing all this stuff. I don't know what he got going on, but he's not happy with the way things are going at these companies. So, years ago, he was on the show with Sway in the morning, and Sway was trying to give him some game. He was like, yo, just do it yourself, man. You don't need these people. And he was, that's when he did the famous, you don't got the answer, Sway. He turned up. So now with all this stuff crumbling and he going through all these different corporations, Nike, Adidas, Gap, Louis Vuitton, everybody fronting on him. Now he's seeing that, I got to do it on my own. I got to just do me.
Recently turned to the tool of Twitter to post the termination of his Yeezy brand collaboration with Gap as he remains in an ongoing legal battle with Adidas. How do you move forward now in the fashion industry when they're saying you can't even not only show Yeezy products, but anything bearing that likeness?
Oh, we got some new lawyers. We really had to level up and show them who's the new boss in town.
He now plans to sell the Yeezy brand directly to consumers, something he argued about with radio host Sway back in 2013.
Or why don't you empower yourself and don't need them and do it yourself?
How, Sway?
Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man.
So Sway, almost 10 years ago, said, man, why don't you do it on your own? Was he right?
You know what? I will go ahead and say Sway had the answer. I know people are going to be like, no.
Sway had the answer. And it made sense then. Kanye West, he comes from that old school mindset of trying to, work with these bigger brands. And it is good when you talk about the marketing because people already got brand familiarity with these big brands. But, they're not going to let you do what you want to do. They'll give you all the money that you want, but they're not going to let you do what you want to do, because what I noticed when you get into this big money stuff, it's not about money because these corporations, they got an endless flow of money. Or Leah say he's glad he's going to be selling his old stuff. Me too. Me too. I don't know how the price point on that going to be. But with these big brands and stuff, it's not about money because they got an endless well of money. It's about control. These people want all the control. Kanye West, see now, he want all the control because there's only so much money you can spend. These people don't care. I mean, they got the money. They want the control over, they want their say to go. And, now they saying they're going to hold them up, hold the products up, don't sell your stuff. So this is going to be an interesting fight with this Kanye West thing and Adidas and Gap. Going to be interesting. I want to see. I want to see what happens. But I'm glad he's doing his own thing too. You know what I mean? I feel like he didn't need these people, but I don't know the business. I'm not here to say you need them or you don't. Now he see that he don't need them. I feel like he could have always went to China and got some manufacturing and got it popping. But that stuff take a lot of work, man. Independent mean more work. So and I'm finna pop out, I didn't want to come talk to the people real quick, holler back at me. But before I roll, this thing with Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears has finally, wrapped up, it's over. I guess, they settled out of court. She said she lost all her job due to molestation lawsuit and says she does not speak to Aries Spears. So here go Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany, how you doing? Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Oh wow. So, how do you feel about the lawsuit being dropped?
I'm relieved.
Relieved. Okay. What was the worst part of this whole situation?
I was concerned about the kids. Yeah, I was really concerned about the kids, making sure they were okay.
Right. Now, have you already talked to Aries about the situation?
I don't talk to him.
Oh, you don't talk to him? You don't associate with him at all?
I don't deal with him.
Oh, okay. Any final comments or lessons learned, or do you feel like anyone else is going to be coming after you anytime soon?
I'm pretty sure ain't nobody else going to be coming after me anytime soon. And if there is somebody else, that shit.
I got to know, how does it feel to have that behind you? I know that was probably a stressful thing.
You think?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Do you feel like, that there could be some damage done, to the career, after this? Because it's behind you now, but like, is that something?
Oh, I lost everything. All my gigs gone.
Really?
Everything gone.
So, I mean, are you? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is that's a bad look. But now that they've changed face,
I
do
don't
you feel
know,
like
bro.
you regain your?
I don't have no job.
Well, look.
I don't have no job, bro.
That's not good. That's not good. We love you.
I don't got no job, bro. I don't got no job. I'm so black of her. I ain't got no job. Which I do think Tiffany Haddish got a job still. She trying to act like she done lost every opportunity. Maybe she did. Maybe we'll see. And maybe she just trying to get everybody else off her ass. But Aries Spears, I did show video of him like a couple weeks ago. He was crying, talking about he know his career over. And then he said something about his mama. So I knew he was done. Anytime motherfucker talk about mama, anytime a black man bring mama into it, he want sympathy from everybody. And he started talking about his mama. Yeah, man, the mom, man. Here you go. That's the cold word and nigga beat it. And mom, you know what I mean? So he wanted a nigga to feel that pain. All right. Popped out, you know what I mean? Make sure you get a like in, make sure you get a share in. Make sure you go back and support some of the other shows if you haven't not seen. Catch up on Intimate Conversation with Jay Lyric. You can also catch up on Wendy, Grown as Fuck with Wendy. You can catch up on Recess with Miss Piggy and Monday Night Prime Time and Reckless Wednesdays, Nisha Major and Ian. We'll be back rolling next week. Most definitely, we'll get the air flowing, and get everybody back in. You say cold word for guilty. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go out with some more of my nigga WT because somebody at the top of the show was feeling that Tucker Buck, man. And salute to the Ranter Union. Make sure you get a like and sharing on the Ranter Union. J.Logic and the crew. Appreciate everybody over there. You know. I need silent. I think I'm gonna play that same joint because I can really rock out to that. You know what I mean? But you know, get a like in, get a share in, and holla back.
I gotta go with my man.
Mr. Cool-Man.
Come inside a nigga mind, there's some niggas doing time. Get fined for felon crimes, also hard. Nicks and dimes in the stress on my mind. TAC on my pine, and I see death through my blinds. Come inside a nigga mind, there's some niggas doing time. Get fined for felon crimes, also hard. Nicks and dimes in the stress on my mind. TAC on my pine, and I see death through my blinds. No turning back, this is my life and it haunts me. Them devils try to embezzle, I know they want me. I'm doing wrong, but believe I'm a good man. It's when I try to move on, I sink in quicksand. 17 years of living and this is who I am. Should I rap or should I sell exotic by the gram? No need to worry, this ain't nothing that I can't handle. The cave is dark, but my mind is brighter than a candle. Through my ambition, label me in charge. Then coalesce a unit full of caravans, rock the camouflage. I gotta slow down and shake the blues. I'm watching Channel 4 praying. My face ain't gonna be on the fucking news. Only the strongest survive, but together we suffer. They do us dirty, but in jail cells make us tougher. Finish the race, first place, I ain't getting burnt. The game is the general amount of money earned. Inside a nigga mind, there's some niggas doing time. Get fined for felon crimes, also hard. Nicks and dimes in the stress on my mind. TAC on my pine, and I see death through my blinds. Come inside a nigga mind, there's some niggas doing time. Get fined for felon crimes, hustle hard. Nicks and dimes in the stress on my mind. TAC on my pine, and I see death through my blinds. A lot of talent went away, splattered down the drain. Cause of the Mary Jane, codeine and cocaine. Ain't nobody believe in me, that's what keep me going. My thoughts flowing, boat rowing while the water pouring. And I ain't even know that Tony died. Last time I seen him, that nigga see me walking and he gave me a ride. I'm coming live on that J Town, walking by a nigga young as me on the crack ground, laying down. Interrogated, but I never